Chosen one, the moment you clicked on this message, God locked eyes with your spirit. You didn't stumble here. You were guided. Something in the spiritual realm is shifting, and your soul has been sensing it. Those sleepless nights, that unexplainable restlessness, that quiet whisper urging you to prepare. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. God is about to reveal the exact time you're up next, and let me tell you, it's happening now. Breathe deeply, chosen one. Feel the weight of this moment. The heavens are leaning in, and the Creator of the universe is speaking directly to you. This is not a casual word. This is a prophetic declaration, a holy interruption in the chaos of your life. You've been feeling the pressure, haven't you? The heaviness in your chest, the sudden shifts in the people around you, the urge to step away from what no longer aligns with your spirit. Those aren't random. They're spiritual signals, divine alarms sounding in your soul. God is moving, and He's moving for you. You were not born to blend in. You were marked to stand out. Before your first breath, before the world tried to define you, heaven wrote your name in the book of destiny. Jeremiah 1:5 declares, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." That's not just scripture. That's your spiritual DNA. You are not ordinary. You are chosen, anointed, appointed for such a time as this. And right now, God is pulling back the veil to show you the exact moment your breakthrough is set to unfold. Let me ask you something that might shake your soul. Have you ever felt like you're running out of time? Like everyone else is moving forward, while you're stuck, circling the same mountain? That's not failure. That's preparation. Every delay, every betrayal, every tear you've cried in secret has been forging you for this divine moment. The enemy didn't attack you because you're weak. He attacked you because he saw your blueprint. He saw what you'd become once you stepped into your calling. But here's the truth. His plans have failed. You're still here, still standing, still chosen. Chosen one, I need you to do something prophetic right now. Comment the number 777 below. Why 777? Because it's the number of divine perfection, of God's completion, of your moment arriving. When you type 777, you're not just commenting, you're declaring to the heavens, I'm ready, I'm aligned, I receive what's mine. Let your comment be a spiritual signal, a bold proclamation that shakes the spirit realm. Type it with faith, type it with fire. And while you're here, let me pause to say thank you to every chosen one who supported this message through Super Thanks. Your generosity is not just seen, it's sacred. It fuels this movement, carrying this word to souls across the globe. If you feel led to join in, thank you in advance. But even if you don't give a cent, know this. Your presence is a gift. Your attention is holy. And you are deeply valued in this community. Now, stay with me, because what's coming next is not just inspiration, it's revelation. God is about to show you the exact time you're up next, and it's closer than you think. You've been in a season of waiting, haven't you? A season of silence, of closed doors, of prayers that felt unanswered. But let me tell you what heaven sees. Those weren't denials. They were divine delays, strategic pauses orchestrated by God to align you with His perfect timing. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come." Your appointed time is not in the distance, it's here, it's now. Think about Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, locked in a dungeon for years. Did he feel forgotten? Of course. Did he question God's promise? Probably. But Genesis 50:20 reveals the truth. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done. Joseph's pain wasn't a detour, it was a setup. And so is yours. Every trial you faced, every moment you felt overlooked, was preparing you for a stage only you can walk. You're not circling in vain. You're being positioned for promotion. Chosen one, have you noticed the signs lately? The way certain doors are closing without explanation, the way people are drifting out of your life without a word? That's not loss, that's alignment. God is clearing the path, removing what can't go where you're headed. Isaiah 62 says, "Darkness covers the earth, but the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears over you." The world may be in chaos, but you are being lifted into clarity. You are being called to shine. Let me take you deeper. You've been sensing a shift, haven't you? A stirring in your spirit, a fire you can't explain. That's not anxiety. That's activation. God is awakening something in you that the enemy tried to bury. Look at Moses. For 40 years he wandered in the wilderness, a fugitive with no purpose in sight. But at 80 years old, a burning bush changed everything. Was his time wasted? No, it was preparation. And right now God is lighting a fire in your wilderness. Your burning bush moment is here. Chosen one, I need you to hear this with every fiber of your being. The next 7 days are not ordinary. They carry the weight of divine completion. Just as God created the heavens and earth in 7 days, he is about to recreate the landscape of your life. In Joshua 6, the Israelites marched around Jericho for 7 days, and on the 7th day the walls fell. Your walls, those financial burdens, those emotional strongholds, those generational curses, are trembling. They're about to collapse. But you must march in faith. What does that mean? It means acting before you see the evidence. It means speaking life even when death surrounds you. It means declaring your breakthrough before the walls fall. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Your faith is the key that unlocks your moment. So, do something bold right now. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, not for likes, not for views, but as an act of faith, a signal to heaven that you believe your time is now. And while you're at it, hit that like button to join thousands of chosen ones standing in agreement. Your click is a declaration. I'm ready for what's next. Chosen one, let's talk about timing. The world operates in chronos, clock time, measurable, predictable, but God operates in kairos, divine, appointed time, where eternity touches earth. You've been living in chronos, counting days, wondering when your breakthrough will come. But right now you're stepping into kairos. This is your divine window, your moment of convergence. Esther 4:14 says, "Who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" This is your such a time. Look at Esther, an orphan girl, unnoticed, unprepared by the world's standards. Yet, when the moment came, she didn't hesitate. She stepped into her kairos, risking her life to save a nation. Your kairos doesn't require perfection, it requires obedience. God isn't waiting for you to feel ready, he's waiting for your yes. Lord, I'm ready for my time. Chosen one, have you ever felt like your prayers hit the ceiling, like God was answering everyone else but you? Let me tell you what heaven sees. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows, you have collected all my tears in your bottle." Every tear you've cried, every midnight prayer, every moment you held on when you wanted to let go, God saw it, he heard it, he stored it. Your cries are incense before his throne, and they're about to ignite your breakthrough. Let's get practical. In the next 7 days, God is aligning divine appointments. That job you've been praying for, watch for the call. That healing you've been seeking, prepare for the shift. That relationship you've been interceding for, get ready for restoration. But you must participate. Start a journal today. Write down every coincidence, every unexpected door, every word that confirms your prayers. These aren't random. They're divine breadcrumbs leading you to your promise. Now let's go deeper. You've been marked for a purpose that transcends your pain. Think about Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, ridiculed, forgotten by the world. But in that cell, he wasn't breaking. He was being built. When he emerged, he didn't just walk out, he led a nation. Your isolation, your struggles, your silent battles, they're not punishment, they're preparation for leadership. Have you ever wondered why your life feels heavier than others? Why you carry burdens no one else seems to notice? It's because you're not a wall, you're a foundation. Foundations don't get praised. They get buried deep so others can stand tall. But God sees you. He's been forging you in secret for a moment that's about to unfold in public. Chosen one, the enemy has tried to convince you that you're too late, too old, too broken, too far gone. But that's a lie from the pit of hell. Look at Abraham. At 100 years old, he became a father. Look at Anna, the prophetess, who waited decades to see the Messiah. Your age, your scars, your delays, they're not limitations. They're credentials. Psalm 92:14 says, they will still bear fruit in old age. 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 Your most fruitful season is now. Let me ask you something piercing. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and saw who God sees? Not the world's labels, not your mistakes, but the divine fire in your eyes, the holy purpose in your posture. You are not worn out, you are warmed up. The dust of time isn't burying you, it's being shaken off. You are Moses at the burning bush, Esther before the king, David facing Goliath. Your moment is here. Chosen one, I need you to act in faith again. Subscribe to this channel to join thousands of chosen ones walking this journey together. Your subscription isn't just a click, it's a commitment to stay aligned with the truth God is revealing. And while you're at it, hit that like button to declare, I'm claiming my time. Now, let's talk about the enemy's tactics. He doesn't come with fire. He comes with distraction, doubt, delay. He's been whispering that you're not enough, that your time has passed. But Romans 8:15 says, you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you received a spirit of adoption. You're not a slave to fear, you're a child of God, crowned with purpose. Look at Harriet Tubman. Born into slavery, she followed divine visions to lead hundreds to freedom. The world called her mad. She called it faith. Her life was a divine assignment, just like yours. Or think of Viktor Frankl, who survived Nazi death camps and wrote, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Your pain isn't your identity, it's your platform. Chosen one, the next 7 days are your Jericho moment. The walls are trembling, but you must march. That means praying before you open your phone. That means declaring truth even when you don't feel it. That means saying no to distractions and yes to God's voice. Daniel 11:32 says, the people who know their God shall be strong and do exploits. That's you. You're about to do exploits. Let me share a story. In my church, there was a woman named Sarah. At 65, she felt called to start a community outreach program. For years, she delayed, saying, I'm not ready. But one day, she said yes. Within months, her program was feeding hundreds. She didn't wait for perfection. She stepped into her kairos. What's your yes? What's the step God's been urging you to take? Chosen one, Do something prophetic again. Comment 777 below to reaffirm your faith. Let it be your declaration, I'm marching toward my breakthrough. And let me pause to honor every chosen one who's supported this message through super thanks. Your giving is a sacred act, helping this word reach hearts crying out for truth. If you feel led to contribute, thank you with all my heart. But whether you give or not, you are cherished, seen, and vital to this movement. Now, let's get real. The enemy's greatest lie isn't that God doesn't exist. It's that you're ordinary. He's convinced royalty to live like beggars. But Romans 8:16 says, "The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children." You're not begging for scraps. You're walking in inheritance. When was the last time you shrank from a blessing because you didn't feel worthy? That mindset breaks today. You are not a reaction to life. You are the answer to the lives of others. That prodigal child you're praying for, your intercession is surrounding them. That financial drought, your faith is shifting it. That dream you've buried, it's being resurrected. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Your time is right. Your moment is now. Chosen one, I need you to write this down. I claim my kairos. Write it on a piece of paper, tape it to your mirror, let it echo in your spirit. This isn't a slogan, it's a spiritual contract. When you claim your kairos, shame breaks, doubt dissolves, and clarity floods in. You're not the person who started this video. You're being transformed by revelation. Look at Rosa Parks. One act of stillness shifted a nation. She didn't need fame or wealth. She needed faith. Your simple yes can trigger a ripple that changes generations. What's the yes God's waiting for? What's the step that feels impossible but burns in your spirit? Hebrews 11:30 says, "By faith the walls of Jericho fell." Your faith is the shout that brings the walls down. Chosen one, the world is groaning, but you are rising. While others panic, you will perceive. While others resist, you will recognize. This isn't about surviving the shift, it's about leading through it. You are not debris in the storm, you are the lighthouse. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Perceive it, chosen one. Your new thing is here. Let me challenge you. In the next 7 days, watch for divine signals. A call out of nowhere, a dream that lingers, a stranger who speaks your prayer. These are heaven's breadcrumbs, guiding you to your promise. And when they come, don't hesitate. Move, speak, act. Your obedience is the key to your elevation. Chosen one, do something bold again. Share this video as a prophetic act. Let it be your trumpet blast, your march around Jericho. And hit that like button to stand with thousands of chosen ones claiming their kairos. Subscribe to join this community of souls walking in divine timing. Your yes is shaking the heavens. Now, let's talk about protection. As your kairos unfolds, the enemy will try to distract you. He'll send doubt, fear, even false opportunities. But Ephesians 6:16 says, "Take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one." Your faith is your shield. Prayer is your power line. Obedience is your armor. Protect your spirit, chosen one. The energy God is releasing can't be handled casually. Look at Corrie ten Boom. In a Nazi concentration camp, she lost her family, her freedom, but she never lost her faith. Her prayers in that darkness became a platform for forgiveness that touched millions. Your battles are forging a testimony that will outlive you. What you're walking through isn't just for you, it's for those you're called to lead. Chosen one, The next 7 days are your divine acceleration zone. What should take years will happen in moments. What seemed impossible will unfold in days. But you must stay aligned. Silence the noise. Pray before the world wakes. Listen before you speak. Your kairos is not a suggestion, it's a summons. Let me share another story. John Glenn, at 77, returned to space. The world said his time was over. Heaven said it was just beginning. Your age, your past, your failures, they don't disqualify you, they authenticate you. You are not too late. You are right on time. Psalm 27:1 says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Step into your kairos without fear. Now let's go deeper still. You've been carrying a weight that others can't see. You've been the glue in your family, the strength in your community, the one who holds it together when everything falls apart. That's not weakness. That's divine selection. 1 Peter 2:9 says you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. You were built to lead, to withstand, to rise. Have you ever felt alone in a crowded room? Sensed things no one else noticed? Cried tears so deep they stayed in your chest? That's not isolation. That's consecration. You're not ordinary, so your life can't be. Even now, as you hear this, you might feel heat in your body, chills on your skin. That's not emotion. That's recognition. Your spirit is saying, "This is me. This is my time." Chosen one, the enemy's greatest fear is your awakening. He's terrified of the moment you realize who you are. That moment is now. Romans 11:29 says, God's gifts and his call are irrevocable. Heaven never took back what it placed in you. Your delays, your pain, your battles, they didn't bury your calling, they deepened it. Look at Frederick Douglass. Born into slavery, he taught himself to read in secret. That knowledge became a weapon against injustice, making him a voice for freedom. He was marked. Or Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark but returned to surfing professionally. Her loss became her platform. You are marked, chosen one. Your scars are your signature. Chosen one, the next 7 days are your divine reset. The walls are falling, the delays are ending, the promises are manifesting, but you must participate. Write today's date in your journal. Declare no more delays.